So I started playing cricket in year four, year, year four at school, just the normal game stuff, and got into it that way. I play here at Seaford at the moment. I'm the second team captain, and we've had a really good year. Only lost one game.
And what team do you play for outside of school?
So obviously Seaford in school. Then I've got the England Lions team, the England Lions physical disability team, and also Stenning Cricket Club as well. The Lions, this is the first year. Lucky enough that this is the first year, the adventure, so to speak. Stenning Cricket, I have played for 5 or 6 years now. They've always been really good with me, and also good with my disability, because you talk to quite a lot of people in disability cricket, and you can get some stories about clubs not being inclusive, etc. But Stenning have always been great for me.
Was it a difficult selection process to get into England?
Yeah, it was. So at first it was just by luck. Mum was searching on the internet and found Sussex Disability Cricket. I went along for that, did a few training sessions there. Then I got selected for a regional camp, which is the South, and then after playing more and more, they selected me for a trial day last year, where about 40 people went along, and 9 got selected, and I was lucky enough to be one of the 9, which was nice.
How did you feel when you found out that you'd been selected?
Well, I think, to quote my mum, he ran around in the garden doing wild circles and screaming yes, which is a fairly accurate representation, to be honest with you. It was a great feeling, because I've always said, especially with sport, I'm ultra competitive. I always want to win, but obviously to win first you have to get in the team. So it was a great chance to do that.
I'm absolutely delighted for Elliot, as I know how much it means to him and will mean to him over the coming years to be part of that squad.
Can you tell us a little bit about your first match that you played for them the other weekend?
Yeah. It was an inter-squad game. So it was the Lions against the main side. On the weekend they put me in the team with the main side, which was good fun. It was a good game. We ended up losing. I had the chance to win it off the last ball, but didn't quite do it. But it's one of those things, especially in 2020 cricket, that there are a lot of close games, and that's going to happen. We didn't quite get over the line, but it was a great experience.
And how did you feel first stepping out there?
Yeah, nerves. It's one of those things. Even when you're sitting on the sidelines and they ask you to bring out the drinks, you're still nervous. Just don't drop the drinks on the way out. Something like that. But it was just after I got after I hit a couple of balls and bowled a couple, my nerves settled down. Luckily, it's a really good group of guys, and I know a lot of them already, so they made me feel welcome, which is always nice. Seaford, and especially Chris Adams, has been great with me, because they've just given me the facilities to be able to improve, especially boarding. It's useful because in the evenings I can go down at the nets, practice my bowling, practice my batting. We've got the game sessions Tuesdays, Thursdays, and also lucky enough to be selected as second team captain. That's been great, because being captain you get to learn how to manage men, just how to lead a group, which is always useful tools to have.
I gave him some duties this year with the second team to captain that, which is quite a meaty role. We've got a very good second team this year, and he's just taken it, grabbed it with both hands and sprinted off into the distance with it, and they've had a terrific season. He's funny, he works hard. I don't think there are many sessions when he's not the first down there, ready in the nets with a ball in hand. There's a lot of banter around with the lads. They absolutely love him to bits, and I don't think I've come across a more inspirational young man, certainly my time at Seaford, but in coaching, full stop. He's had an incredible life journey so far to get to this point, and serves as a reminder to all of us just what can be achieved if you set your mind to something.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the other sports that you play as well?
Yeah, so cricket's the main one. I play quite a lot in various sports, but the other main one I do is football, and I play in the Brighton cerebral palsy football team, which is good fun.
And what are your aspirations for the future?
Simple: play for England and win a World Cup. Obviously there's one next year, but as much as I'd love to, I think it's probably a couple of years too early for me. But looking in the future, the one after that, hopefully that I get into that squad and we win it. But obviously, even as short term, got the games coming up in the summer. So it's just every time you step onto the field to try and do your best and win and play to the best of your ability, and then I'll see where that takes me. I've been very conscious trying not to set too many goals, because if you try and get too goal orientated, it's not going to work, and if you miss one, you get bogged down. Just go out and play cricket and see where it takes me.
The advice I've given to Elliot is to follow his dreams. He's got some pretty big dreams, and I've for long since believed that if there is something in your life that you want to achieve and you want it so badly, if you set your mind to it, then you stand a good chance, or as good a chance as anybody, of getting there. It's the hard work, the effort, the desire, the passion, the commitment. If you get all those ingredients and put them together and really follow your dreams, sometimes you might be pleasantly surprised at just how far you can go. So for Elliot, he's done all of that, and he's on his way to achieving all those goals, those dreams, those ambitions. He's got amazing support from an amazing family, which is also important to note. I think he'll be the first to say without that support he wouldn't be where he is today, and I think we recognise that as well here, that our role, if you like, is to continue that support mechanism for students like Elliot, and if their dreams are high, then we have an obligation to make sure that we assist them in everything we can do to make sure that they have that opportunity. So I'm delighted. I've got another year with Elliot, and I look forward to it next year. Every minute of it I know will be fun. He will challenge me on a daily basis, and I will challenge him, and that's not a bad way to be.
What advice would you have to other students who would want to follow the same path as you?
Give it a go. That's just give it a go. I think, especially if you look at this, can apply to anyone, but especially if you look at disabilities, you get a lot of people who almost get wrapped up in cotton wool, or they've got a disability. Don't try it. We don't want anything to happen, and that I personally think that's the wrong attitude. My mum, who was always great with me, just pushed me forward for everything, and I always believe that I can do it. As Ian Salisbury, the England PD manager, says to us a lot, is it a reason or is it an excuse? And that's quite a good thing to think about. And you can apply it to lots of things in life, but especially sport, because you don't know how good you are or how you're going to do until you try it.